Welcome to another episode on Espresso Machine Review. This time it is going to be this Wirsh espresso machine bean to espresso with the grinder built in. Do these machines really work? At a price of $499 let's find out whether they can make good coffee that is good for every home baristas out there. Stay tuned until the end of this video clip and find out. Let's take a look at what comes with the machine. It comes with a portafilter, which is 58 millimeters in diameter, and it's got a double spout. It's quite sturdy, I must say, and it comes with 4 baskets, 2 single baskets, 1 double wall, and 1 is a single wall. A single basket is used if you're using fresh coffee beans, and if you're using pre-ground coffee beans, the double wall basket will help you get that perfect shot regardless of how the coffee bean has been ground. For a double basket, it also comes with a single wall and a double wall. And how do you find out? It is written at the back for those that are new to this, okay? It also comes with a Tamper, quite solid. This is a heavy Tamper. Most espresso machines would just provide a plastic Tamper. For this price, I think this is amazing. It comes with a steaming pitcher, which is about 360 milliliters. And this is the bean hopper. It also comes with a detachable drip tray, which is quite nice. I like this one. Very convenient when you throw the water away. It also has a gauge here, which is in red, so that when your drip tray is full, you can see it floating on top of your tray here. Underneath, there is a toolbox. As you can see, you can't pull it out. It's very, very compact. What it has is the pin, which is used to clean your steam wand, and also a brush, which is used to clean your group head and also your portafilter if you need to. And it is located in a very convenient place right underneath here. Take a look at the grinder. It is easy to install, clean, and has 31 grind settings. So you can use from espresso to very coarse. If you want to make cold brew, you can also use this machine to grind your coffee beans. This is the hopper where you put the beans in. This is for the grinder. And this is the group head, which is 58 millimeters in diameter. This is the steam wand for steaming your milk and also dispensing hot water. This top of the machine can also be used as a cup warmer. Now, to turn on the machine, press the on button here. When you turn the machine on, only 2 lights will be lit. The rest are still unlit. And you know when your machine is ready to use once all the lights are lit. Now you can see all the lights are lit. It means the machine is ready to use. Let's take a look at the first part here. This is for 1 cup dosing of your coffee beans. This is for 2 cups. When you say 1 cup, it is about 9 seconds and it is about 13 grams of coffee beans. For 2 cups, it is about 14 seconds of grinding and it yields 19 grams of coffee beans. Now, it depends really on your coffee beans, so you might have to calibrate your machine each time you change your coffee beans. But the recommended grind setting is about 5 to 10 for espresso. I started with 5 and it was too slow, it was too fine, so I went to 8 and it was too fast. Now, this grind setting is set to 6 and that is the perfect shot for this machine for my beans. Now, for the espresso, you have 2 buttons here as well. This is for 1 shot, which is about 25 to 35 seconds, and it yields about 30 grams of espresso. For the 2 shots, it is 60 grams of espresso, and it is about also 25 to 35 seconds, closer to 35 than 25. This wand is used to steam your milk and also to dispense hot water. Turn it to the right, it dispenses hot water. If you want to steam, you turn the knob to the steam function. You will see this steam indicator blinking. Once the blinking stops, you turn it back to the standby mode, put your pitcher underneath, and then you can start steaming your milk. Here is the pressure gauge. For every shot that you pull, aim for the gauge to go up to the red area. That means the espresso is extracted at the ideal pressure. If it is below that, that means it is under-extracted, your coffee might turn sour. And if it is over the red area, it is over-extracted, your coffee could turn bitter. Temperature control, this machine also has a PID system, which means you can actually adjust the temperature of your shot, and it goes from 90 to 96. The default is 92. You can set it to higher or lower up to 90 depending on what your preference is. But for home baristas out there, I would suggest that you leave everything as default. Now the beauty of this machine is that you can program it and you can also reset it back to the default very, very easily. The user manual is also very comprehensive. It tells you everything you need to know about this machine, and also it has a very long section on how to clean and maintain. I'm not going to go into details on how to clean and maintain, but absolutely it is very, very easy to read the manual and follow the procedures indicated there. Now, this machine is brand new, and what should you do the first time that you purchase this machine? First, you must make sure that all the external parts are cleaned, washed and cleaned, washed with soapy water, and also make sure that all the surfaces are wiped with damp cloth. Now it's time for you to clean the internals or the pipes. And how do you do that? You can dispense hot water. I normally do up to about 1 liter or 500 milliliters of hot water out of the machine. It should clean the pipes inside. Or you can also pull espresso shots using the group head without any ground coffee there. Just keep letting the water out for about 500 milliliters and your machine is ready to use. The water tank has a capacity of 2.8 liters. That is quite large for a home espresso machine. Make sure that you fill it to maximum and make sure that the minimum level is maintained. Do not let it dry because your machine could break down faster. So always check your water tank. Now that we have seen the functions and features of this machine, let's put it into action. Let's make a latte. For the latte, I am going to pull 1 shot of espresso. So I'm going to grind 1 cup. So press the 1 cup button. I find the grind size just perfect. I had to do it about 2 or 3 times before I got to my desired grind size. You will notice that there's a lot in your basket, but that's okay. Make sure they are evenly distributed. Use your fingers if you have to, and then tamp. As you tamp, you can see that the coffee beans will settle, and then you can start pulling your espresso shot. So I'm going to pull 1 shot of espresso. The first few tries, it was too fast, so I had to adjust my grind size, and then it was too slow, I had to adjust my grind size, and now I got to this perfect 25 seconds for 1 shot of espresso, which is about 30 grams of espresso. And now to steam the milk. This is the most challenging part. It is a single boiler machine. It takes a little bit longer because you have to wait for the steam to come up to the boiler before you can use the steaming function. And do not lose patience. You just have to keep steaming the milk until you get that silky microfoam, and then you can pour your milk into your coffee and come up with some sort of a latte art. And this is my hot latte using Wirsh espresso machine. Now for the Americano. Americano is easier because it's only water and espresso. For this, I am going to also use single shot of espresso. So I'm going to use single cup for my coffee and then single shot of espresso. Let's get water out of this machine. So I'm using a 6-ounce cup here, and all I need really is about half a cup of hot water. And then pull your espresso shot over. Now this is looking good. So I now have my Americano and my hot latte. Let me try how it tastes like. Okay, my latte. The coffee is very good, in fact, and the milk is smooth and silky. I think that this machine is definitely a challenge in the steaming, but once you get it right, you'll get a good cup of latte or even a cappuccino. Now let's try the Americano. Americano was beautifully made. Now it's a little bit cold, but let me give it a try. This is my medium roast coffee beans, and I could taste the fruitiness of this coffee. It is beautiful. Definitely very much acceptable for home espresso machine like this one. Now, we've made hot coffee, let's make iced coffee. I'm going to make 2 iced coffee drinks. First drink, let's make an iced Spanish latte. For the recipes, you can also check out my other video tutorials. The first thing we need is to have a foamed milk. I am going to use 2 shots of espresso. I'm going to pull it straight into my cup. You will hear 2 sounds. One is the pre-infusion sound, so it allows for your coffee to be infused and let it bloom. And then the second one, and as you can see, it's now going to pull about 60 grams of espresso. And to finish this drink, we need to put milk foam on top. Let's make our next drink, which is iced mocha. For the iced mocha, I'm also going to use the same amount of ground coffee. I'm going to pull straight into my measuring cup. We're going to find out whether it actually pulls 2 ounces or 60 ml of espresso shots. It is exactly 60 milliliters, not including the crema and the very thick crema here. I have my milk syrup here, chocolate syrup because this is a mocha. It is chocolate and coffee. My milk of choice. And this is my mocha. Deliciously looking mocha, and it is smelling gorgeous too. Mocha mix into the cup. Extra, you can put milk foam on top and decorate with chocolate sauce. Wow, that is perfect. I would say if you are an iced coffee lover, then having an espresso machine like this is perfect. It's very easy to use, okay? And now my mocha. Delicious, strong flavor of coffee and made using this home barista. It is hard not to get a good espresso shot from this machine. It is down to the taste of your espresso shot. So make sure you get the right amount of coffee beans in your basket. You also get the right grind size and also the right time to extract. The temperature control is good enough at 92 degrees. And whether you pull 1 shot or 2 shots, for me, I get them correctly each time once I have calibrated my coffee grinder. When you steam your milk with this machine, you just have to be very patient. It might take a little bit longer because it also has only 1 hole. The pressure is not strong enough to make it faster than a bigger size espresso machine. I like the hands-free grinding. Everything is compact. The capacity of the water is 2.8 liters. That's quite a lot. It also has a place to put your Tamper here, designated there. Overall, I would say the functionality is good for this type of espresso machine, perfect for home baristas and for making your delicious hot and iced coffee at home. If you would like to purchase this machine, it's quite simple. You can order it via Amazon or directly from the website of the supplier. Details on how to order in the description box below. Another thing that really impressed me is the user manual. The user manual is very, very comprehensive. There is nothing that you cannot find in this manual. So that concludes my review of this machine. Will I recommend it? Definitely for home baristas out there. If you are looking for something to gift yourself during the holiday season, this Christmas and New Year, you cannot go any further than getting one of these espresso machines. For those that are wanting to give this as gifts for friends and family, perfect. Don't forget to click that subscribe button for more of these machine reviews. In the meantime, stay safe, take care. Thank you for watching. Ciao for now.